Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this morning live trading webinar. My name is Theo, and I will go through the charts, the news events for today. So get excited and let's get started. So guys, please make sure you download the Admirals mobile application. You can place your trades if you want, or you can monitor your trades. You can check your account balance and everything related with trading. You can download it from the App Store or from the Google Play. And as always, just to make it clear that this content is for general information only and it not intend to provide trading or investment advice or personal recommendations. So, morning, glad to see you too, guys. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Also, our channels, the Admiral YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe, and please guys like the videos we do. As always I say, it requires a lot of effort, time, and if you find this content valuable, I will definitely appreciate to give us some thumbs up. I'm sharing the channel address with you. Also, we have the Instagram. That was my personal. So here is the Admiral Instagram account. So you can follow us. You can keep up with all the reels, the stories we put. We are on TikTok as well. Mainly, I do the TikToks here. And yeah, they are a lot of fun, but everything related to trading, of course. Okay. So please make sure you follow us on Instagram, and the last one is the Telegram. I would like to mention it because you can read a lot of content here in relates to trading. Of course, wherever we go live as well, we put it on the Telegram channel, and that's a brilliant in my opinion, tool for us here in trading. So what's going on today? We're going to have on Friday, it's the non-farm payroll event in the US. So a lot of volatility. It's going to kick in the market. So for this time being in the morning, hello HB, this time in the morning, we're going to see a lot of sideways moves, most likely, or a couple of hours before the release of the event, we're going to see markets, they're going to just moving in a directionless move. So that's the best way to describe it. All the other events are not going to compare in terms of volatility and move to the non-farm payroll. So we're going to wait to see what the markets they're going to do. Then we have the top headlines. Let's go through very quickly, and then we go to the charts. Fed official says stubborn inflation justifies continued rate increases. US takes aim at OPEC for oil production cuts. IMF to lower global 2023 growth forecast, aim shocks to economy. European leaders hold summit to test out the larger political community. UK bond markets came under pressure again. Samsung expect profits to slump as consumer spending slips. Binance estimate 100 million was stolen in blockchain hacks. They say in the bridge between two blockchains. Twitter, Elon Musk trial postponed as the all talk start again. And Amazon is about to hire 150,000 workers before holiday season. This is more than fantastic to give opportunity to people to work and prove themselves. That's the only way that countries and societies, they just grow and become strong. So let's just find the MT5 platform. That's the chart of the Bitcoin. As we are here, let's just analyze the Bitcoin. We are around 19,800. Of course, as I said, the Bitcoin, as I said many times, the Bitcoin, it's just moving based on the strength of the US dollar, especially now, because investors really, the billionaires and multi-millionaires, when they have the opportunity to get 2 or 3% interest from a bank, then they consider this deposit as safer than investing in crypto. So much money, they just moved out of the cryptos to be deposited back to their origin moves, where was the banks or the government bonds, some big corporate share-owned bonds. So the cryptos, they just get leaded by the US dollar exclusively now. That's what we see on the charts. Today, if the US dollar is going to get stronger, then we can definitely anticipate to see some move to the downside. All right. Let's go to the pound US dollar. Some positions we are holding from yesterday. Also, we talked about for the day traders, this it was a good opportunity around the 50% of the preview of this bearish engulfing. You could enter here, so you could have, let's say, 100 pips, 120 pips stop, more than 2-to-1 today, which is brilliant. Then we said for intraday traders on 15 minutes and 5-minute chart, we were about at this point here. The time we were having the webinar yesterday, the price was somewhere here, okay? And I said that because the way I teach you to read the trends, the low and the high determine if it's going to be violated and penetrated from a new low or high in the market. So this move here created this equal high. So this low here, it wasn't the last swing low. The last swing low, it was this one here, we said, because this high here got broken by this impulse move. So this, it was the high, and this, it was the low. So after we broke below, I told you, keep an eye on that. Some people, they could have a limit order, sell limit orders here. There are stops above, and to take it to the short side. Others, when they saw these lower lows here, they could have a sell stop here, sell stop with the stop loss here. That's more aggressive trading style, but anyway, anything was working because the daily chart was in a downtrend at the level of confluence as per our checklist, with a nice bearish engulfing, strong bearish engulfing candle. So on the daily, on the intraday level, 15 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes, it's just we sell and we sell and we sell. Okay, so that was one entry here. Then market push here, another limit order, sell limit order could get us to the downside, or a sell stop here. Either way, then another sell limit order here. So we could capitalize about 3 entries, more than 2-to-1 each of them. And as I said yesterday, guys, when you are patient in trading, you will see that you trade less and you make more money considering the losses as well, because when you trade less, it means you understand that you take higher quality trades. It doesn't mean when we trade less, we do not experience losses. Absolutely not. But all our trading entries, they are high probability entries instead of so-so. And on a daily basis, you don't need to have 10, 20 pairs to watch for the intraday. You need a couple of pairs, sit patient, wait for your triggers. Lower low, we have the lower high, another lower high, boom, you can enter here. Then broke the low, retest, boom, you can enter there. Lower low, boom, you can enter there as well. So 3 entries just on the pound US dollar. Okay. Today, non-farm payrolls can really, not can, they're going to volatile the market like hell, sorry for the word, but really, guys, this is interest rates, they are just raising so aggressively. So whenever we're going to see non-farm payrolls, and especially towards the end of the year, it's going to be something really crazy. Okay, so we will see what the market it's going to do. For us as technical traders, we see that the market is in a downtrend, so we just sell it until we're going to see a different sign and we're going to start buying it. Same with the euro. We came here around this intersection. If you prefer, up. We have also this low here. So we are at this area of confluence. Let's just make it a bit better. All right. So we have a lot of false breaks at this area. This inside candle here yesterday, it wasn't something I wanted to get involved. I stick with a pound because it showed more weakness. And when you have, I'll show you a trick now. When you are uncertain about which pair is better to trade, let's say pound USD and euro USD. Pound USD looks like weaker. Euro USD, it's also weak, but maybe not that weaker. So if we go to the pound euro, but on our MT5, it's euro pound. Here, we will see that it's in an uptrend and is trying to push to the upside. So that's the euro. The first, it's the euro, and second is the pound. So euro is strong, pound is weak. So against the US dollar, higher probability for more weakness, it's the pound. Okay, that's the way I think. Let's move on. Usdchf, we said that we are around this resistance as well. We are at this trend line resistant from the channel line. So that wasn't that clear for me. Regardless, we put this bullish engulfing. So if someone wants to do intraday trading, for intraday traders, we definitely need to wait for this area to be taken out with a clear higher highs and higher lows. And again, many traders, unfortunately, they got stuck around this sideways moves because they tried to buy here. Is different when you try to buy here, and is different when you try to buy here. Why is different in this occasion? Because here it's a sideways move, and at the top we see the price is just selling to the downside, and at the bottom we see just the price picks up. So we don't know if this is going to be a valid breakout for intraday. But why do we know that this is going to be a good place to buy this breakout? Because we had this lower low in the market, and then we saw this higher high. So buyers are in control. This consolidation here is still showing buying pressure. So if we buy here with a tidy stop here, we have higher probabilities to make a good move and target this last point. Okay, I hope this makes sense. It's things that we repeat again and again and again, and I know for some people they start making sense, but for other people who join us recently, it's going to take some time. So guys, be patient, but this is going to reward your trading a lot. Aussie, very weak. The Aussie in general, we said that this sideways move, we didn't know in which direction it's going to lead us. We put bearish engulfing yesterday. So today, during the London session, maybe we're going to have some good moves. The price now it start pushing to the downside. I like this, so I'm going to keep an eye. If we have some retracement before we touch this low point here, then I will definitely try to sell it. But if the price is going to just come all the way down and touches this support, then maybe buying pressure, it's going to kick in. So I'm not interested to do something with that. But for now, it still have some possibilities. It still have some room. We will see what it's going to happen. Still, the most clear, it's the pound. And I will show you the other one, the New Zealand and the Canadian dollar. So New Zealand, the lowest point, it's here. I'm talking for intraday traders. For day traders, you can use the checklist. You can sell all of them, bullish engulfing, buy, bearish engulfing, sell, because they are at the beginning. Looks like they are at the beginning of a new trend develop. The Kiwi, very, very weak. You see it make a new low, lower than this one. So we have a lower low. So any tries to the upside, it's going to give us good entries to sell. And I'm going to keep an eye on that as well. New Zealand to the downside, pound to the downside, and USD CAD to the upside. We still have room to move. Yesterday, we put that equal low bullish engulfing close, top, sorry. And on the 15-minute chart, guys, remember we were at this point here when we had the live. We were exactly here. And I told you very, very carefully that this move, it's the impulse move. So this is the high of this move, and this was the low. We had this consolidation here. We say we don't pay attention to this because it didn't create any market structure. But this move here, it's a higher high. So we have a higher high, then a pullback, and we see very minor pullback just after we finish this live. So I put a buy stop here and a target there. So it was a good trade. The stop there, stop loss was there, because we have this higher high, and the daily chart was with that bullish engulfing. So why not to trade intraday if I'm around? Okay, if you are around. Then for other people, maybe it was this buy stop, a stop loss here, and target the higher prices there. It's up to each individual how they want to trade. But what was the key here? Why that was a simple trade? Simply because the daily is up in direction, in trend. It's a trending market, and we have a strong and nice reversal on the daily chart. It means that most likely the next day we're going to see strong bullishness in the market. And what can we do? We go on the 15-minute or 5-minute chart, and we find these higher highs, and we trade swings. On the lower time frame, guys, I don't trade price action. I trade the swings, because the price action, it's very random on the lower time frame. From my back testing and my experience all these years, the price action on the 15-minute chart, unfortunately, is not that reliable like the price action on the daily chart. So for traders who want to just progress in their trading, they can stick with swing trading. It requires more discipline, but it definitely pays off better. All the education content you're gonna find there and there online, they're gonna just try to sell you and tell you, yeah, you find a pin bar on the 1-minute chart and on the 5-minute chart, and see what a lucrative move gave us. But if I have to lose 15 times to win 2 times, then the probabilities is not work in my favor. So why to do it? Or if I have to lose 15 times and win 10 times on the lower time frames, even if I go for 2-to-1, because I pay all the time the spreads and the commissions, then I don't left with a good amount of winning at the end, because I have to pay more on the spread and commission. It's things that really only by experience you can find them, and you can trust me. You can use my experience really good to understand how the market works. And I'm just telling you purely everything here. So let's move on. USDJPY, we are around this area here at the top. It looks like that the market is going to just push to the upside. So on the 15-minute charts, maybe we don't have any clear swings, but if we have some higher highs and higher lows, we are interested to buy here as well. Pound yen, really, what is going on here? Directionless market. On the weekly chart, a push to the upside, a push to the downside, a push to the upside. No clear swings to get involved, so we can move on. Aussie yen, the same. We had Aussie yen can show us some weakness, to be honest, today, for the reason that we have this. I believe if I put some indicators here, you can see some sort of divergence. I prefer to use the MACD. Yeah, we have a clear divergence here. You see the price, it's making higher highs, and the indicator, it's making lower highs. So this is a very, and on the weekly chart, when you have weekly divergence, it's a very high probability that the daily chart and the 4-hour chart, it's gonna just move to the opposite side. So we can see this as an early warning. This bearish engulfing here, maybe it can help to push the market to the lower levels. We have the first target, it's this one here. And the second one is this point here. So fairly good move to the downside. We will see what it's going to happen. The euro yen again sideways as yesterday, nothing changed. Euro Australian dollar, I'm still expecting to see this break to the upside and then start buying this pair. Aussie against the Canadian dollar, I'm bearish since the last 2 weeks here. Because I see this channel, this downtrend, so I don't get scared when I see this bullish engulfing here or this higher high, because the major trend is down. And trust me, guys, when you start treating your trading with this way, that you don't get scared when the retracement comes in, then it's gonna really make a major difference in your trading. Okay. We talked about the euro pound. Let's have a look at the crude oil market. Is going to a ranging mode because this lower low here didn't hold for more weakness around the last swing. Now the market is just trying to retest the previous high. So nothing to say. Same happening with the gold as well. We have this topping here. Definitely these markets, the crude oil and the gold, they're gonna show more clarity after the non-farm payrolls, because they're gonna have this volatility, these crazy swings. So better we wait and see what's gonna happen. In regards to the US dollar index, we said yesterday that because of this reversal, we are happy to start looking to buy the US dollar, because we have this candle show us that buyers maybe came back to rescue the prices. DAX in a downtrend after this opportunity with the bullish engulfing. Then the market, as I explained you yesterday, when you see this hammer, for those who were around, guys, see, I told you that this hammer here, this pin bar, when it's an inside pin bar in an uptrend, it's a reversal signal, and it indicates that buyers are not in demand, and most likely sellers, they're going to come. So what did we see? We saw that they spike to the upside, they make this higher high, and they just close with a bearish engulfing. So today, 15-minute charts, 5-minute charts, 1 hour, until the non-farm payroll, in my opinion, I'm going to look to sell them, because I'm going to be around and I will watch the charts very closely until the non-farm payrolls. So that will be a good opportunity today. The Dow Jones, the same, although I don't like the fact that we are right at the support, but this one here, it's clearer, and also the Nasdaq and the S&P are more clear in terms of room to move to the downside. So this one here, we have, that was the swing. Then we have this lower high and lower low. So we have lower low from here as well. This candle, you see a strong bearish candle. The next session, the buyers, they didn't manage to reverse this move and show us that they are in control so we can start buying, but they just stay within the candle. Now, if this 15-minute candle, it's going to close within this candle as well, then most likely it's going to show weakness from the buyers. So maybe we're going to see some more selling pressure to the downside. However, the question is for how long we're going to see the sellers coming in, and maybe the target, it's going to be for intraday trading. Now I'm talking, right? The target, it's going to be this area here for intraday traders. Guys, there are a lot of opportunities to keep an eye today. Also, the same apply with the S&P 500. There are opportunities. Just please make sure if you're going to trade a couple of hours before the non-farm payroll event, just take your time and don't try to be the hero in the market for one day and blow your account and just destroy the efforts of the previous month. Okay, it happened to me when I used to be a beginner trader. I know how it feels. I went through what are you going through. I went through all the emotions, all the thoughts, and all the actions. So, and I'm telling you all this stuff purely because it's not worth to trade around the non-farm payrolls. Yes, there are other brokers and people, they sell signals on Telegram and Discord that they want you to take trades and trades and trades. But you see here, what we are doing here, yesterday, you could take some, let's go the default. Yesterday, you had 3 good entries with a pound, all of them 2 to 1. If you were taking them, and let's say someone like me who reads 2%, it was like 12% plus. Then the Aussie CAD was the best one for me yesterday because we had the signal here. It was, I took about 4 to 1 on this trade, times 2, 8 plus 8. So maybe only a few days. Yes, I have some losing trades here, but everything, it works on my favor and my benefit because I stick to the same plan I'm teaching you here, the same analysis I do for myself. I just speak it out loud and you learn it. And I use the same entries checklist that I shared with you. Is it anyone who doesn't have the checklist? Guys, do you want me to share it one more time? And let's have a look. The last one, the N gas. It's been a while. We haven't. Darshan, you want to share the checklist again? What are you doing with this checklist? Are you just printing them out and putting them in your wall? On every session, you just put a new checklist, mate. I don't change it. It's the same. But no, honestly, guys, if you need the checklist, okay, yeah, Cookie, I will. Okay, Darshan. Okay, the way I speak with Darshan like this is because I know it's been 3 months since I do this trading, and I see he's on a daily basis like other guys as well, and it's just, that's why it's just a bit more interaction here. But anyway, nice pin bar. I'm sure that Rumen, I understand that you see this pin bar here and you're thinking, is it a good trade to trade? Maybe, why not? Okay, so this head and shoulder pattern head, left shoulder, right shoulder, nice neckline, ideal 5-star head and shoulder pattern, has everything here. We said that a good entry was right there on the sell limit, or with the completion of this candle here, entry, stop, and target, we said it's somewhere around here. So the market now, it's just pushing back. This pin bar here, for those who are trading pin bars and it applies to their criteria, why not? Can be a good trade. However, I don't know what is going to happen next. I'm not saying to anyone to take this trade. It's just what we see. It looks like a good one. Okay. But what I'm skeptical is the volatility. It's going to come with the non-farm payrolls later, and I don't want to see spikes and then sell-offs. I don't want to see these moves here. However, on the daily chart, less likely we're going to see these spikes. We see the spikes most obvious on the 15-minute chart. And yeah, that's it. Let me share with you the checklist. All right, checklist, where are you? Any questions? Great session, Theo. Yes, please. Your lessons are very instructive. Thank you so much. Distributing. Okay. Checklist. Okay, guys, here is the checklist. Please make sure hang the list on the wall behind. To hang the list on the wall behind me. Okay, that will be a good one. I like that, Ruben. All right, guys, that's all from me today. I hope you have a very good session. You got a lot of value, and you understand how to deal with the trends, with the markets. And I will leave you with that. Again, please be very careful with your intraday trading today, because the markets, they're going to just get a bit nonsense. Okay. Have a fabulous weekend, everyone. Stay safe, and I look forward to see you again on Monday at the same time. Bye for now, and thanks for your attendance.